Hey everyone, so here's a quick video on shooting from the hand, and this is for my beginner students, my newer students, and this teaches you to be able to shoot from the hand while you're riding and not need a quiver. So what I'll do is I have my bow in my bow hand and I'm holding it ready to shoot. My arrows would be probably in a quiver, and when I reach for my arrows, I'll turn my thumb down, so that's internal rotation on the shoulder and forearm, and I'll take anywhere between 2 and 5 arrows. You generally start out with 2 to make it easier when you're learning. And when I pull those arrows out, I want the fletches down, tips pointing up, and you can see how I have my fingers spread on the arrow here with my thumb holding the other side of the arrows. From there, I'll bring that hand together with my bow hand and I'll slide the arrows to the base of the index finger and middle finger. So into the cigarette fingers, slide them in. Now at this point, if I show you from the other side, my thumbs are together and the thumb that's holding the arrows is underneath. Okay, so I'm here, my arms are round. See how I'm like hugging a tree here? I'm hugging the tree. From there, all I do is squeeze the tree with my arms, straightening my arms. That pushes my thumb inwards, and as the thumb pushes inwards, it creates a fan with the arrows. I now have the arrows in my hand. I'm holding it with middle finger, ring finger, and small finger around the arrows. Index finger between the bow and the arrows are pointing mostly upwards, depending on how many arrows you're holding there. From there, take a hold of the first arrow, which will be the one closest to the string. I'll slide it up in between the fingers and around my thumb. I pull it back slightly. Now I can use my funnel load to the palm, back on, I'm loaded. From here, I take my index finger off and I shoot. Once again, I take the next arrow, I bring it up around the thumb. I've still got it in my cigarette fingers on my bow hand. Now this is just like loading one at a time from your quiver. Pull back, on, up, and shoot. Now I could do this with 3, 4, or 5 arrows. I don't do many more than that because it's too difficult. So again, I hold my arrows flat and they're pointing up, they're not pointing forwards. I come in between the cigarette fingers right to the base. I squeeze the tree, and you can see now there's my fan. Holding the arrows, first arrow goes around the thumb, Persian goes around the thumb, Slavic goes around the thumb draw. And that's how we shoot from the hand. This enables you to grab a bunch of arrows and go and shoot targets without having to draw from the quiver all the time.